Well, here's a brand new Victoria 2 AAR video, and like a week or so ago, when I did my top 10 all-time Victoria 2 game high scores, I mentioned my Burma game that was on the verge of being completed and might be in the top 10. Well, the game is finally over, and not only that, it did get into the top 10. But of course, before I talk about that, this is on the SiR Lite mod, of course, and that's why you see the date December 31st, 2035 instead of 1935, because the game ends in adds another 100 years to it, so it doesn't end until 2036. Actually, I still got another game on my Alienware with this date on it, so I think once I'm done that, I'm gonna update so it ends at 1936, because the game goes absolutely crazy when it goes past 1935, and I mean really weird, and you'll see why, because I mentioned it in my Scandinavia game many months ago, so I'm going to talk about it right here probably too. But anyways, as you see, I managed to take over all of Southeast Asia pretty much. I took over a shit ton of Oceania, because what happened was, I think it was in the 90s or the 2000s, Italy attacked the Netherlands for these islands out here, and of course, I helped them, and they actually got completely taken over, the Netherlands did, so I fought back. I took them back, but I decided to take off for myself and have Netherlands as my puppet, basically. I took the Philippines from Spain. I actually took parts of China away right here that broke away. I actually took over Yemen right here when I was trying to spread out once I westernized so I could try and colonize Africa, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And I actually took over a shit ton of Mexico right here, which unfortunately has been a massive headache with rebels breaking out all the time. Matter of fact, there's one right here too going on, because a lot of them just broke out. You see, I got so many rebels going on right now. Oh my god. Earlier, like in the last year or so, at one point there was like 1.5 million Mexican rebels. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, and I also took some of the Dutch's stuff out here, like the islands out here in the Caribbean, and I took Ghana right here as well, or wherever that part of the Africa was called. But yeah, in this game, as you take a look at Europe, as you see, it's completely exploded, as Russia actually was taken over numerous times. I actually broke up Italy, and it made them, well, they were my puppets for a while, but eventually they just broke away pretty much. And yeah, Europe got destroyed pretty much. Russia got pretty much taken over. Me, the British, the Turks, Belgium, and I think someone else split all of it all up pretty much. Like I had all of Finland. Of course, I don't like to see that Finland is not my sphere anymore. So much shit right there. You see, yeah, this game is just really weird with this regard. Like I said, this is what happens in the game, because Russia took over a shit ton of Europe. As you see right here, there's a whole bunch of Russian everywhere, even though none of the provinces are there. It took over a shit ton of Africa, mostly British and French. Oh yeah, China took all of Portugal's stuff over. Matter of fact, I don't think Portugal's in the game. Wait, maybe. Okay, right there. That's all the Portuguese have left is the freaking Azores, because they got taken over by Spain. Oh, that's too funny. But yeah, as you see, this game is just absolutely crazy. And of course, America in this game depopulated the world. As you see right here, they have a population of 1.53 billion. Think about that, 1.53 billion. No country in the world has that high of a population. And of course, America, this timeline, probably in real life, probably would have like over 400 million. That's it. So much population increase. The British surprisingly actually kept up, because they took over a shit ton of Africa and all. And I'm the third most populated country in the world, so quite impressive. Over 240 million people. And of course, as you see, the demographics have changed a lot in Southeast Asia, although only 10% or 11% of the country is actually Burmese. Surprisingly, mostly because I took over a shit ton of China right here, and Mexico is not changing the Burmese whatsoever. They're holding on for like dear life for the Mexican culture. And see, I'm the 5th place in the world. No prestige whatsoever, because like I said in this game, if you refuse an alliance, you don't lose free prestige, you lose up to 100. So yeah, I had to decline a lot of alliances calls, because they were such bad wars I didn't feel like dealing with them. Almost 3,600 industry, which I expanded a lot the last like 20 years of playing almost, and the 2nd strongest country in the world. So very impressive. My first time playing as Burma, although I'm very likely never going to beat this since I had an extra 100 years or so. But hey, this game, I believe, got me number 10 or number 9 on my all-time list right there. I'll add into the video or description of once I look it up, because I have yet to update the stats at all. But hey, this was my Burma game on the SiR Lite mod, and here is the final standings and of course the world maps.